Megan, you never left.
Dr. Pober, I can't wait. I can't wait. It was painless, it was easy, and I see the results right away. I just want to keep going.
Well, you know, swelling sets in with us after a little while, but I think we're home free. We have enough time to get this done. There is a little swelling that happens, but you know, most people never see it, and you probably don't even see it. I see a little bit of that happening, but I think I see enough to go ahead with the final stage with this. Let me have the marking pen for a second. What we're going to do now is, you know, your chin still has a little bit of a projection here. So we're going to mark the projection line, and we're going to mark where your midpoints are in your face, and we're going to look at this, and what I want to do is make sure we keep all these points in line. So I'm marking what your midpoint is, and then I'm going to augment it an equal distance from that midpoint, ignoring the position of where your chin is, because we know this is a little longer than this side, but we want your face to stay proportional, so we look at it, and what seems so obvious when you start working becomes a little less obvious. So I make sure we have that line going down, and we're going to build this up and build this up. So we're going to build those two mounds up, because today the style, everyone tells me at least, is that we're going to have a wider chin. I personally like a feminized sort of look, but I do what you want, and that's the key thing. You know, whatever you like is fine with me, and I think both look good. My personal preference doesn't really count. So what we're going to do right now is add a little bit right here. And a lot of people think this is so easy to do, but I know my anatomy fairly thoroughly. Board certified plastic surgeon and a craniomaxillofacial surgeon, and I know exactly where my nerves are, so when I do this, I'm not worrying about a nerve or a blood vessel. Okay, and we can see how that just did a little bit more to that side. We'll do the same thing here. Again, these are all subtle changes. These aren't dramatic changes. I like the subtlety of this. Okay. And these are all changes that are done at the bone level. And we're going to modify this a little bit. I'm just going to mold this again. And we're trying to stay away from too much of a chin. We don't want an Abraham Lincoln look here. We want a modern, hot look. I think we kind of got it. What do you think, Brenda? Do you think we got it? We added a little more laterally on the outside. Okay, we're just wiping everything away now. And I think we're pretty good. I like the fact that it bounces on her face nicely. I think we're good. I think we're going to leave this like this. We can always do more. And rather than doing less, and Megan is the final judge of that. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Like it just the way it is? Okay.
A little bit more.
What do you think, Megan? What's your decision?
I think we're good.
I think we're good? Okay. And it takes a little getting used to. You know, these changes are definitive for the most part, at least for 2 years, if not longer. And once you have a change like this, you want to make sure you're happy with it. And you can always do more later. And I never encourage people to do more than they're prepared for at the moment, because it's easy to add and a little more tough to take away. We have products that dissolve our hyaluronic acid, hyaluronidase. We don't have products that dissolve the hydroxyapatite, so we have to be a little more cautious with the Radiesse. We have to move in a very key direction. As a craniomaxillofacial surgeon, you know, we do definitive bone cuts and wiring things together here, and we have a little more latitude and the ease of doing this. We can do this in seconds, and see how, with that sort of time frame, we can always do more later. Okay, what do you think? You like that?
I love it.
Okay,
I love it.
I think you look terrific.
Thank you, Dr. Pober.
You're welcome, Megan.